Have you ever uttered words in the heat of the moment that you instantly regretted? We've all been there. But what if certain phrases aren't just regrettable, but are actively eroding the very foundation of your marriage, silently destroying trust and intimacy? It's easy to let things fly when emotions run high, but understanding the absolute 5 things you should never say to your husband is crucial for nurturing a healthy, enduring relationship. Ignore this, and you might just find your marriage slowly, painfully falling apart, one destructive word at a time. First up, beware the deadly duo that undermines connection. You always, or you never. These aren't just words. They're emotional grenades. Using outs like always or never immediately puts your husband on the defensive, making him feel unfairly criticized, unheard, and profoundly misunderstood. Think about it. Does he truly never help around the house? Or does saying you never help around the house simply ignore the countless times he does contribute, perhaps in ways you don't immediately see or appreciate? This kind of blanket statement instantly breeds resentment, shuts down any real conversation, and signals that you're not seeing his efforts. These phrases exaggerate issues, completely ignoring the complexities of human behavior and individual circumstances. Instead of fostering understanding, they consistently escalate conflicts, building a wall brick by painful brick, and utterly hindering any productive communication. A far more constructive approach is to express specific concerns and your personal feelings without resorting to sweeping, unfair generalizations. For instance, instead of "you always leave your socks on the floor," try "I feel frustrated when I see socks on the floor because it makes the room look messy. Could we find a solution together?" Focus on the specific action and your feeling, not a false, accusatory absolute. This next one cuts deeper than you can imagine, often triggering a lifetime of unresolved issues and family baggage. You read just like your father. Comparing your husband to his father, especially in a negative or critical context, can be profoundly, unforgivably hurtful. For many, a parent-child dynamic carries immense emotional weight, tangled with childhood memories, complex relationships, and sometimes deep-seated pain. Dragging that into your marital conflict is like bringing a loaded weapon into a tense negotiation. Such statements can evoke deep-seated family issues, making him feel unfairly judged, misunderstood, or even implying that he lacks individuality and is doomed to repeat past mistakes, a truly crushing accusation that strips away his sense of self. As one powerful comment from a reader stated, "I only wish someone would think I am just like my dad," highlighting the deeply personal and often positive nature this comparison can hold for some, underscoring just how damaging it can be when used as an insult. It's far more effective and far kinder to address specific behaviors that concern you without drawing painful, irrelevant parallels to family members. Focus squarely on the present situation and the behavior itself, discussing his actions, not a ghost from his past. This encourages open dialogue, mutual respect, and prevents you from weaponizing his family history against him. Now, for the ultimate relationship detonator, a phrase so destructive it can leave permanent cracks in your foundation. "Maybe we should just get a divorce." Even if uttered impulsively in a moment of extreme frustration, perhaps after a fight about a trivial matter like a spilled drink or a forgotten errand, threatening divorce during disagreements is one of the most destructive things you can possibly do. It immediately destabilizes your marriage, shattering the sense of security and trust that every healthy relationship needs to thrive. These remarks introduce profound fear, crippling uncertainty, and an unbearable sense of instability into the relationship. They can make your husband question your fundamental commitment, the very stability of your partnership, and your belief in your shared future. Every time those words are spoken, even if retracted, they leave a lingering doubt. Does she really mean it? Is this relationship truly safe? As one candid commenter chillingly noted, "Once respect and honesty is lost, the marriage usually is too, a truth reinforced by casual threats of separation." Instead of using ultimatums, which are never productive and only breed resentment. Strive to discuss issues calmly and seek solutions together. Reaffirm your commitment, even in disagreement. Maintaining a safe, sacred space for communication, one free from the constant, looming threat of abandonment, is absolutely essential for resolving conflicts constructively and for your marriage to ever truly recover and flourish. This phrase is a direct assault on his confidence and self-worth, designed to leave lasting scars. You're so incompetent. Belittling your husband's abilities, whether in a specific task, a significant decision, or his general competence, can deeply damage his self-esteem and rapidly create emotional distance between you. Such harsh criticisms can lead him to feel utterly unappreciated, invalidated, and understandably hesitant to engage in shared responsibilities, try new things, or even voice his opinions. Fearing your cutting judgment, he might withdraw, stop trying, or resent your constant nitpicking. It's crucial to recognize and genuinely value each other's unique strengths and contributions, even if they differ from your own or aren't executed in precisely the way you would do them. No one is perfect. If concerns about his performance or approach do arise, approach them with profound empathy, a spirit of curiosity, and a focus on collaboration. Instead of "you're so incompetent, you always mess up the finances," try "I'm a bit worried about our finances. Could we look at them together? I think we could both learn something." Encourage growth and learning, offer support, and celebrate small victories. This fosters a supportive and resilient partnership, rather than one built on constant criticism and a diminishing sense of self-worth. Remember, you're a team, and tearing down your teammate only weakens the entire unit. And finally, the quiet killer of intimacy, a phrase that signals a dangerous emotional shutdown. "I don't care." Expressing indifference, even if it's born from exhaustion, frustration, or a desire to end an argument, can be perceived by your husband a devastating lack of interest in his thoughts, his feelings, his struggles, and his triumphs. This seemingly small act of detachment can create immense emotional barriers, chilling the very intimacy that binds you together. When someone feels their partner doesn't care about what matters to them, a deep crack forms in the foundation of trust. Even during disagreements, showing that you value his perspective and acknowledging his emotions is absolutely crucial. Active listening, even when you fundamentally disagree, and empathetic responses, simply saying "I hear that you're frustrated about X" or "I understand why that upset you," strengthen your connection and mutual understanding. As one wise individual celebrating 50 years of marriage shared in the comments, navigating decades meant, "You have heard a lot and seen a lot from each other that ain't good, and that hurts deeply, but the profound strength to get back on track comes from loving, demonstrating care and genuine concern, especially in challenging times when it's hardest," powerfully reinforces the sacred foundation of your marriage, proving that you're a united front against any problem, not against each other. Recognizing these 5 things you should never say to your husband is more than just avoiding harmful phrases. It's a vital, proactive step toward fostering a healthy, loving, and lasting marriage. By consciously choosing words that convey profound respect, deep understanding, and unwavering love, you actively create an environment where both partners feel cherished, valued, and truly heard. Embracing mindful, intentional communication not only resolves conflicts more effectively, but profoundly deepens your emotional connection, forging an unbreakable bond that withstands the tests of time. Remember, marriage isn't just about avoiding the bad. It's about actively cultivating a dialogue that nurtures, uplifts, and strengthens your relationship every single day, allowing both of you to grow together. Have you encountered any of these phrases in your relationship, either spoken or heard? What was the impact, and what invaluable insights did you gain from that experience? Share your stories and wisdom in the comments below. Your perspective could provide the critical breakthrough someone else needs in their own journey.